So hi, I'm Martin Otters from Ag Leader, a precision farming company. We are here together at Agriplanta, together with our distributor K-Planter. Ag Leader is a family-owned company which is developing and manufacturing precision farming equipment. And here we show how farmers can make their planter more precise and also their sprayer more efficient. So what we have here is a so-called right spot PWM system with a single nozzle by nozzle control. And for all of our solutions we use the same displays, the in-command go displays, which is new since last year. Those displays are to cover your work year-round, so you can start with tillage, planting, application, harvest, or just for auto steering. But we also have modules for water management to control your tile plow, and you can do it all in one with one display. Even if you have existing machinery, those displays are also isobus capable to run any kind of equipment. So what is the advantage for right spot? So it's not only this nozzle by nozzle control, it's also you control the rate and your pressure independent, which means no matter what speed you have always the same pressure because the rate is controlled by the nozzle. It also brings turn compensation. If you have a curvy boundary, for example, the problem with the conventional sprayer is that in the inside of the curve you over-apply, on the outside you under-apply, which can also lead to weed resistance, which means a better coverage. You have always the right droplet size, and therefore you can have always the correct application and efficiency of the chemicals. So we also show our planting solutions here, where we have our seed command product line with sure speed and sure force. But you also can start on your planter if you have a chain-driven planter with just clutches to add sections control to it, to save seeds, to have a better looking on the field. The next step would be to add electric drives to your existing planter, your meter. You can leave it on there and replace the chains with electric drive. With that also section control, rate control just for the rate and also for variable rate application. And also with that you get a turn compensation on your planter, that you have the same rate even in curves on every row. It's also for cereals, so beside corn, sunflower, sorghum, milo, sugar beet, you can also plant wheat, barley and rapeseed, which makes it more universal. Of course, for rapeseed you need a different planter setting, lower rows, but we can equip up to 54 rows with that technology. You have control for each section. Also with the downforce system we measure the load on the gauge wheel for every row, which allows to control the right depth and pressure on the seed, to place every seed in the right way, not over compacting, not having a too loose seed trench. And also for the high-speed system sure force, it's necessary to have control of the force, because if you don't have that on high speed, the planter will go out of the soil and it will start jumping, and then you lose the precision on the seeder. So we put it not only precise technically, let's say, that we can put the seed in the right pulse or in the right place, we also put that precision to the ground with the help of sure force and sure speed. If you have the display and maybe you have equipped your planter, you also can add with the same display on the same planter, for example, liquid fertilizer control or also granular fertilizer control, to have also rate control for that variable rate application. If you don't use it on a planter, you can put it on your combine and make your yield monitoring with it and create yield maps. And at the same time, when you are harvesting, you could just lay in the background your planting map. So you know when you're sitting on the combine, which variety do I have, which seed rate did I apply, so you can compare right away on the go if maybe a lower seed rate was better for the yield, or this variety is better than the other, and you can make decisions almost in real time while you're sitting in a tractor cab. Also the other application, so if you have an isobus machine, isobus implement, you can use the same display for that application as well, like for a spreader or sprayer or any other kind of isobus. If a farmer is interested in that, of course they calculate what is the cost of the system and what can they get back from it. So we made, for example, trials with planting. It's very important that you have a precise singulation and no skips and no doubles, and also place the seed in the right depth, that the emergence of all the plants in the field should be not more than 2 days. If you have it emerging over a period of maybe 1 or 2 weeks, because it's too dry, the seed is not placed very well, you already lose yields. So we can calculate better yield already for more precision in the planting. For a sprayer, it's the one thing is that you usually the farmer's experience is, if I have a field with 20 hectares, I need to mix in the tank for 22 hectares. But now with the right spot, with the single nozzle control, you have just your tank mix for 20 hectares. You don't waste money because you have too much and you need to spread it somewhere or spray it somewhere. And you also don't have to less, so you save time. So what can happen, what is worse, if you are under time pressure and you mixed your 20 hectare field and half hectare is missing, so it costs you another 2 hours maybe. So, and also those solutions are very easy to use. So it's made from farmers, let's say for farmers, because the most of our engineers have relatives that are farming or they are farming on their own, as me also. So I'm also a part-time farmer, let's say. So it's critical to know what the needs of the farmers are, and that everybody can use it without a big training, let's say. But also if there's something happening and you never can exclude it, all those displays are equipped with remote support. So if you connect it to a Wi-Fi, to your phone hotspot, or with the built-in GSM or LTE module, your dealer can dial in and can see what you are doing on the screen and can help you to fix it or answer questions.